Hi everyone, Andy from Outside Xbox here with brand new gameplay from Titanfall 2 of us playing the multiplayer. It's from the PS4 version because that was the one supplied by the publisher. Titanfall 2 means more of the speedy pilot dust-ups and giant robot fights of the original game, but developer Respawn has added a bunch of new features and tweaked some existing ones to ensure when you want to get inside giant robots and stamp on other people, Titanfall is the brand you go to. If you're wondering what's new for Titanfall 2, here are 8 things you need to know. Despite the name, you spend much more of your time in Titanfall in control of a pilot than you do a Titan, so it's good news Titanfall 2 makes pilots even more capable than they were in the first game. Old pilot abilities Stim and Cloak make a return in Titanfall 2, but if neither of those are your bag, there are new options as well. There's the Holo Pilot, which creates a holographic copy of you that mimics the last thing you did before you activated it, enabling you to trick your enemies and set traps, and outside of combat, presumably have 2 simultaneous meals in the same restaurant, Mrs. Doubtfire style. Then there's Pulse Blade, which replaces Titanfall's active radar pulse and serves much the same purpose, revealing enemies' whereabouts through walls and floors. The difference is now it's a throwing knife that embeds itself in walls, so it's infinitely cooler and presumably also lethal in the right circumstances, although no one held still long enough for us to find out. Finally, there's the grappling hook, and to be honest, although the other stuff is cool, I can't see myself choosing anything else when I finally jump into the game. It fundamentally changes the way navigation in Titanfall works, letting you move straight to high rooftops and even traverse open spaces quicker than you would be able to on foot. And it works with your double jump so that you can keep a free running chain going longer than ever. You can also use it to troll Titans, constantly jumping off and grappling back on, which is very hard to defend against. You can even use it as a weapon against other pilots if you can achieve the tricky feat of grappling onto them and meleeing them when you get close enough.
See you then. We got this.
My systems are yours. We are more powerful as a team.
Added to your tactical abilities as a pilot is the gear that you choose to equip before heading into a round of Titanfall 2's multiplayer. First up is your ordnance, where you can choose from your standard frag grenades, arc grenades which stun pilots and blind Titans, and electric smoke grenades which carpet an area in electric smoke, which is no fun for anyone. There's also the gravity star, which deploys a miniature black hole that pulls enemies together and holds them in one spot, making them easy pickings. Then there's your kit, which gives you small but important perks such as faster health regen, the ability to hover in midair while aiming, wall hang, or to quickly teleport into your Titan if you just can't bear being apart from them for another second.
Flame core online.
Pull it together, 6-4. Regroup, team up, and give him hell.
Of course, it wouldn't be Titanfall without Titans, and Titanfall 2 introduces some new Titans for you to battle other Titans with, and now I've said Titan too many times and it sounds weird.
Glad to have you back, pilot. We are a stronger team together.
We've seen a few of these new Titans in action so far. The first is the flame-happy Fire Titan Scorch, who comes armed with a thermite launcher and a core ability which allows him to pound the floor and unleash powerful flame walls. The second new Titan is Ion, a power and energy specialist whose core ability is a massive chest laser that obliterates anything in its path.
Firing laser core. Enemy Titan destroyed.
Also announced so far is new Titan Ronin, a Titan that uses a Giganto sword for close-range melee combat. Slicey.
Severe reactor damage sustained.
Another game-altering feature in Titanfall 2 is the power cells that the Titans run on. The first time you rodeo an enemy Titan in Titanfall 2, you pull out one of the Titan's glowing green power cores, which will lower its health by 1 block. So far, so straightforward if you haven't been smushed by a Titan. But now your pilot has that power core strapped to their back. When it's time to call in your own Titan, your pilot will slot that additional power core into said Titan, giving you an extra block of health to work with. Of course, in Titanfall 2, Titans have to be earned, and there's no guarantee you'll get one. So you can also choose to rodeo a friendly Titan and give the power core to them. When you've got a power core, nearby friendly Titans will be given a heads up, and they may seek you out so you can rodeo them and help them extend their lifespan. And speaking of rodeoing, rodeoing in Titanfall 2 works differently to the first game. No longer can you just jump on a Titan and empty your assault rifle into its robot brains until it blows up. Now, rodeoing is more of a staged process. The first time you rodeo a Titan, as mentioned before, you'll remove a power core, draining a block of the Titan's health. Each subsequent time you rodeo it after that, you'll drop a frag grenade into the hole the power core left behind, with each grenade taking an additional block until you wear it down into a doom state. No word on where we're getting all these grenades from when my loadout screen would only let me have one, but there we go. A new Titanfall game means new game modes, the most interesting of which is the team-based mode Bounty Hunt. In Bounty Hunt, you and your team have to kill 3 waves of ground units, earning a bonus for every kill you obtain. At the end of each wave, a Bounty Titan is released that will net you a huge bonus if you're the one to take it out. Between waves, you'll need to bank your bonus at banks that, for some reason, look like robot spiders. Maybe it's to scare off the enemy team, although that clearly doesn't work as, in our experience, the entire opposing team will be waiting for you there, ready to fill you full of lead or lasers when you try and drop off your cash. In addition to Bounty Hunt, the 2 other modes we've seen so far are Pilots v Pilots, a mode already introduced post-launch to the original Titanfall. That mode gets rid of the Titans altogether. The other new mode we've had eyes on is Amped Hardpoint, a variation on Hardpoint in which captured hardpoints can be amped by waiting within the capture zone for an additional minute. It takes a while, but it's worth it as amped hardpoints score twice as many points and sound 4 times cooler. Boosts and factions are also new for Titanfall 2. Boosts are temporary bonuses that you earn by playing well. So far we've seen amped weapons, which boost the power of your guns, and ticks, which are spider-like nightmare drones that scuttle around looking for enemies before exploding. Factions, on the other hand, are teams you can pledge your allegiance to, although we're not 100% sure what the actual result of this will be in the game. Still, you have a choice between the 6-4, who seem nice,
The 6-4's a family, and will kick your ass.
and the Apex Predators, who, to be honest, seem like the sort of people you'd see on The Apprentice.
You kill me, you're better. I kill you, I'm better.
Networks provide a friendly place to hang out between matches and truly elevates Titanfall 2's social game.
Finally, we have Networks, which are Respawn's answer to the question, why did everyone suddenly stop playing Titanfall? They reckon it was because it was too hard to find other people to play with, which is why they've introduced Networks. Respawn described Networks as a place to hang out between rounds, and while you'll be placed in one by default when you start playing Titanfall 2, you can join others that better suit your interests or playstyle, or start a new one for you and your friends. They're clans, essentially, but Respawn are hoping that encouraging people to be more social in Titanfall 2 means fewer people will abandon it soon after launch, as happened with the first game. Anyway, join ours, when it exists.
Friendly pilot attacking the target. Warning, multiple enemy. Warning, hostile pilots attached.
So those are some of the new things coming to multiplayer in Titanfall 2. What did you like the look of? Let us know in the comments and like and subscribe for more on Titanfall 2 from Outside Xbox. Thanks for watching!